Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are logging in from. Thank you for joining me. This is another session of Ask Me Anything. I am your host, Coach Ryan. Hope you all are doing well this Thursday and that you all are living your life by design. So before we get started, if you're joining me live, please hashtag live in the comments. Or if you're watching this right after this recording, then hashtag replay. So in order for me to see your comments, please head over to StreamYard and uh, uh, click on the link, and I should be able to see your comments. So let's see if that works. So how are you all doing? It's I think we are on our first week of February. It's quite interesting how time flies really fast. I mean, you're still feeling like it's the beginning of the year, but now we're in February, and yeah, we are really rolling now. So yeah, so for me, yesterday I was able to get my run in, another session of my speed work, but then obviously, it was kind of question marks in the air, trying to figure out if I will do well. Especially, it felt like a discomfort on my long run with every step I was taking after 24 minutes into my 1 hour run. It was just starting to be, there was just a little discomfort every step I was taking, and so I had to stop and pause, walk it out, stretch a little bit, and definitely from a run to just jogging and just trying to feel my way through the pain. So it was quite unfortunate, um, but obviously, I rather have a bad slow run rather than having another weeks of taking scaling this up to an injury. So it's a good thing that I made that move, and also I took another day off the on Monday. I had a scheduled run for 30 minutes on Monday, so I decided to take that off, and then just do it on Tuesday, and even closer to my speed work. So on that Tuesday run, I took it even slower because it's gonna be a small duration in recovery and getting my legs going for my speed work yesterday. So far, so far so good. So I didn't feel any pain for that speed work section. So I had a 15-minute warm up with one and one uh, intervals at 8 sets. So, and trying to run that 1 minute at just roughly trying my best to get it under 4:45. So, um, yeah, I was scheduled to do a 5K pace, but obviously, uh, just definitely didn't want to escalate too much. So I was taking it as easy, and then just the primary focus was just to sustain that pace for that 1 minute. So it's my cardio's not yet there, but I'm happy that I was able to sustain that 1 minute pace at the 10K pace. So hopefully this works. Okay, here we go. So back to heading out to StreamYard. Uh, and there'll be quite a delay, maybe 20 seconds delay. So I'll be able to see your comments and highlight you. That thank you for supporting my stream. So yeah, we'll be able to see your comment, who you are, and so that I can help you if you have any questions on regarding what I'll be doing. So the primary focus in what I want to head out for this year is, and trying to formulate my identity is, creating that healthy and happy, healthy habits. So that would kind of be what I'll be primarily focusing on this year. Right now, this is kind of like week one of the 21-day quarantine body shift, but I'm hoping to rebrand that to kind of a 21-day jump start. And I definitely want to make sure that, I don't want to make the primary focus on, fitness, though fitness is a very, you know, important in your health and well-being. And at the same time, it's very important to be the best you can be, energy wise, health wise, focus, right? So that when you decide to you know stuff that you want to pursue, even especially when it comes to January, that we create New Year's resolutions, that you want to be the best, uh, or at present, to be engaged in what you set out to accomplish this year. So yeah, most definitely, we want to create this 21-day group as that, having that jump start to not just only your fitness, but anything that you uh, always keep putting on the shelf, and always putting off, right? The troubles that we kind of get ourselves into is the habit of carrying things from our past, carrying something from last year into the new year. And we kind of get into that habit of we get into that habit of putting things off when we can put a deadline, especially a deadline of December. This is the last month, last week, last few days of 2020. 2020, that's it. It has come and it has gone, and especially that being a very unique situation that many of us have not experienced in our lifetime, right? That we definitely came out with experiences, and and at the same time reflections on what's really truly important to us. And definitely how open our eyes on uh, you know challenges, and at the same time possibilities on where we want to see ourselves in the future. And definitely, if we did have challenging times, that uh, how can we best be prepared, and definitely do not want to be in this situation again. So that's why I created this group. At the beginning stages of it, when it came started running it in October, yeah, definitely it was there to help us focus on our health. I had a variety of challengers who wanted to lose the weight, stay fit, right? Prepare for marathons, for the first half marathon, for the first full marathon. Even though right now we're not running, but we can participate on the new norm of virtual runs, right? So even though we aren't gathering, we are still kind of getting rewarded on participating in these events globally, than having a set location where hundreds to thousands to tens of thousands gather to participate in these running events. So yeah, I mean it's a new norm, but then at the same time it kind of explored possibilities for a lot of people, for a lot of companies, especially when at first everything has to be done in person, and then with technologies that have came out, and companies having to make that shift in reinvent themselves and be able to serve their audience, serve their following, that they utilize stuff like Zoom and WebEx and various platforms that were already there, but um, grown in popularity, especially WhatsApp, always been there, but now because of changes in terms of condition, terms of service, that people congregate and move into like Signal and Telegram, right? So examples of stuff that already been there, but obviously, yeah, we have to what's happening in 2020 and carrying over to this year, that we have to uh, work with the situation that is given to us and do our very best to move forward. And it kind of exposed a lot of things, like expenses, that are we really needing certain things, certain subscriptions, certain expenses, right? Do we really need to go out? And for some, they seeing that there is money that's unnecessary expenses, right? And I found out we can get through it, as long as we do the necessary steps to um, keep safe, keep our income flowing, and at the same time reduce things that are not essential, to help us get through this. So yeah, it's been a very challenging time for a lot of people, and it's unfortunate that there has been hundreds of thousands of people that we lost to this, right? And all we can do is pray to get through this. Pray to the friends and families who lost loved ones to this pandemic, and that just pray that we can all get through this, and follow the medical medical you know requirements, and steps to keep everyone safe. So yeah, it's just it's keeping that physical distance as much as possible, so that you know we can get to where we want to be a lot sooner. But if we are you know getting impatient and wanting to get uh, you know interact uh, as soon as possible, then obviously we keep moving that finish line, right? So there's some finish lines that you want to keep moving, especially when it comes to your progress, your future, your legacy. But there's some finish lines that we want to cross together, and that's putting this pandemic behind us and helping us move forward into the new future, the new norms. So yeah, I didn't get too much questions, but it's all right. I'm gonna be here doing what I'm starting to enjoy and love doing, which is this live stream. Though not a lot of people come online when it's live, but it is helping some people who are coming to see this right after work or after school. So I'll continue to do this and continue to grow and evolve over time. I'm learning. I'm getting more comfortable doing this for sure. Following a lot of wonderful speakers, mentors, people that I follow online now, that being introduced to them on this journey, and all I can do is just keep moving forward, continue to learn, continue to, most important, practice at the same time, and hopefully repetition and repetition of from people who know what they're doing, who understands systems and whatnot. Then obviously, perfect practice makes a perfect result. So it's not only just practice makes perfect, but at the same time, to reduce that time, reduce that friction, then you know perfect practice makes perfect results. So yeah, I've been following people like David Lemon, Simon Leon, Alicia Littles, Angie Norris, Kim Dang, right? A lot of Donna Fox, Mike Filsain, a lot of these people, especially what I'm learning through, right? And on the health side, and since all that the first group is all related in the platform I'm building my business on, learning the software, doing my personal 66-day life shift challenge on learning a platform that I want to specialize in the long run, so I really can serve my community, but also following you know uh, Tim Ferriss, Pat Flynn, um, also my own personal coaches like Justin Kent of Miles to Marathon, for my pursuit in improving my running, staying healthy, and inspiring others, especially my running community. So, and then my other coach, Sharon, that we finally connected and got the ball rolling on January 31st, and I'm looking forward to working with her and get everything rolling, have that overall picture, not only just of my health but my online journey and personal life. So getting that all together, and under the foundation that I'm building my program around, about creating healthy and fulfilled habits, right? That I'm following the community of the one thing, right, as the main foundation, through Jeff Woods, Caitlin, obviously the Jay Papazan and Gary Keller, right? That I'm learning from them. I'm learning from their team as well, and as a community member there. So yeah, most definitely. And then my fellow classmates from Ignite, which unfortunately I wasn't able to continue because sooner or later sometimes this pandemic will catch up to you. So even though it had a good start, but obviously the longer we keep this pandemic going by not practicing the recommendations from our health officials, that you know the longer that we drag the innocent or the victims that are struggling into longer into this. So yeah, just as I say, it is what it is, and I'm trying my best to continue to stay positive, staying to move forward, and at the same time, be there for my family and just find that happiness, find that peace. And that's what happened, with this pandemic. It really shone a light on what really is important to me, and that's getting through this together with my family, and giving peace and togetherness. As there is a lot of uncertainty. We don't know when this will end. Stop for moving, stops not moving, and the news is just filled with lots of uncertainty and a lot of fears. So but all we can do is control the things that we can control at best, and continue to move forward as safe as possible, and we get out of this as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm very excited, even though it's been really tight on finances, but at the same time it has helped me on understanding my finance a lot better, right? That you just can't keep throwing money to it and hoping it fixes itself. But it's also being able to open up, being able to be real and vulnerable at the same time, and at the same time be able to take action and use this fear, use this uncertainty as a driving force to get you moving in the right direction. So that's what I am using, creating this platform, creating this 21-day quarantine body shift, and hopefully get that rebranded into the 21-day jump start, to hopefully get you guys moving in whatever one goal that you want to move forward, right? Let us break that habit of smuggling our past into the future, and really uh, put this behind us, because this 2020 is gone. Let's focus on 2021, and let's the discussions and the stuff that we were talking about in 2020, we keep bringing that over year after year. We're going to have stuff that we're going to be talking about and hoping to accomplish in 2021, and then we're bringing that into 2022, when we should do our very best to uh, complete it in that year, right? So yeah, most definitely, hopefully getting people started on their journey with these 21-day challenges, that so that they have a better understanding, their goal that they want to achieve, but at the same time really break it down to actionable steps that they can take each day. Will they be able to finish what they create for themselves in 21 day? Possibly, and it's going to take longer than 21 days. But then guess what, you're 21 days in on a head start, and then you can carry on from there and keep progressing forward, right? So it's better than getting it going, even as small as it can be, by just writing your notes down, journaling, right? Checking your plans each day, not checking your emails or texts first thing in the morning, but understanding how you want to tackle each day, and then start developing those healthy habits to be really aware, be engaged on you know the goals that you set for yourself. So whether it takes you 1% each day to improve on yesterday, hey, that's the name of the game, is being better than you were yesterday, right? So yeah, I mean, I definitely excited for the future. It has been a tough 2020 that I haven't been able to just making sure that bills are being paid, be able to have funds to keep my business going month after month, that and trying to invest for the future, that I had to make sacrifices for myself, whether unable to buy clothings for myself, especially for my graveyard shift, that wearing my reflective gear, even though it's with holes and torn, that those are the things I have to make. uh, I have come to the point where it's presentation, well, is not important, but having that engagement, that relationship, and just putting your hard work into action, into results. People will not judge what's on your body than the effort that you put each day, each night, that they will look at, and trust you and understand that character of you. So yeah, I mean, clothing wear, and especially I do running, that uh, yeah, the shoes that I bought was basically December of 2019. And when it comes to runners, and running is part of what I do 3 to 5 times a week, that these things break down. So probably a lot of my injuries may have come from having wearing shoes way past their due. And you know it's what I have to deal with, and uh, just um, except for now, that I gotta think of the future of us keeping going, that stuff like this are just cosmetics. Stuff like this is temporary, right? And that you can replace these things over time. And but the most important thing, that you can't replace or make up time. So I want to definitely most keep the ball rolling at the sacrifice of uh, of you know keeping away from injuries with my runners. And at my work I require steel toe, so that yeah, I gotta make for now, that is secondary, uh, until I make that space for myself, make that buffer in my personal income. So So it is what it is, but I am most definitely in a happier place for sure, realizing what's really important to me, what's my core values, and what I am trying to build towards. So definitely, in all honesty, it helps, that there is income coming in, right? And there's a lot. Hopefully, there's a little bit more, but then that part you can't really control. It takes two people to tango. You gotta show up in being prepared on your end, being consistent at your end, and then at at the same time, you'll find those. You're gonna find those partners, those followers, those people who resonate with you, resonate with your message, and who believe in what you're doing, believe the value that you're sharing. And as the last 2 Mondays of how do you resonate with your community, the words and the actions you take can create a lasting impressions on others. That being in that character, being in that avatar, being who you are 24/7, you will find those that resonate with you. You will find those that enjoy your company, enjoy listening to you without reservations. Whether it's like, oh, I just I just see him at work, or I just see him at church, or it's they want to be part of your old, and vice versa. You enjoy what they're doing on their end. So yeah, it's those kind of friendships that that trust and relationships are created, so that you can be real to yourself. You can be real to those very very close and loyal friends and family, that you can have an open and honest conversation. And yeah, at the same time, you can have that with your community, because they know that you are like them, you are there at the front line, and that you all are getting this through together. You are not you're not tens to 100 levels higher up, but you are just a few levels up, that you have gained the experience, the knowledge, the wisdom enough to help them to continue to just move forward at their current location, their current state, their current level. So yeah, definitely, like I said, it's never gonna be. There's never gonna be an end to learning and progressing, right? If there ever happens uh, to when the goal, the finish line, is there, and you cross it, and there's nothing else that motivates, then that's where we're in trouble, right? That we still have the rest of our lives to live. We still have another 1,000 steps to our journey, right? There may be still another 20 years to that first or that last tree that we planted, right? So that we gotta continue to find that happiness, find that joy, and find that that thing that will continue to inspire us to find answers and take action. So, and that's why I also created the next level up to the 21-day jumpstart program, is the 66-day life shift challenge. So I'm hoping to change this banner to reflect that. But the 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 first part of the 21 days is just, just having that jump start, just taking the action. So now when we get to the 66-day life shift challenge, then we go into breaking down, what your core values and how to cultivate that in not only your location now, what what challenges and goals that you have in front of you, but also when future things come your way, then you understand how to filter through all that, how to filter through the noise and pull or pluck those 20% um, tasks, ideals, um, decisions out that will create 80% of your results. So not all things are equal. So we gotta filter, we gotta prioritize, and get those 20% out of that, 100%, and put that 80% to rest, or just put it on a list for now, from the mind purge or the brain dumping. And if it's still relevant to your future, your overall growth, then we'll address it the next time. You have accomplished a goal, you have created a habit, then you have a list of stuff that you want to accomplish, you want to create for your future. So yeah, that's when that's where it's always going to be a lifetime journey. So definitely put the 66-day life shift challenge is the next stage up. And obviously there'll be a couple more things that I'm working on. I had this program that I been putting on the on the shelf for probably over a decade, because I in truth I really heading to the entrepreneurial mindset, this way of passive income, money in, money out, assets to liabilities. That has been planted into my mindset back in you know in 2001 through and has replaced my mindset of you know climbing the corporate ladder, right? Not realizing there's a possible invisible glass ceiling that that's in place, that you won't be able to, that it's not even your choice, even how hard you work, you know the efforts that you have created, that it's gonna take someone to make that choice, that you are worthy for the next level up. And that's shouldn't be the case of where you want to uh, where you want to achieve, where you want to follow your dream. You want to make sure you want to have all that you want, but then at the same time, not having someone to uh, decide it for you or make that decision for you, because uh, there must be something that they think that may be lacking of you, that you are not worthy of this leveling up. And you know what, it shouldn't at the same time deter us to uh, take a step back, right? So yeah, that I met a lot of wonderful millionaires and billionaires, in this last 2 decades. Wow. Yeah. last 2 decades, some dinners and whatnot, gathering, Tony Robbins events, and yeah, and then you know, uh, a lot of them have been sharing their knowledge, their experience, and you know, a lot of them have been saying certain things over and over again, and those are the things that I've been taking notes on, and just saying that a lot of these are repetition and has been working for them, right? And it's just about adding and implementing these routines, these not only just strategies, because uh, strategies upgrade, throughout the years, because technology and ideals keep getting implemented and moved. But then routines, uh, the habits, and the mindsets, they aren't they don't require the upgrade. They just require that you take the chance, you take that the opportunity to trust yourself, and start developing yourself. It's not just the external surroundings that are come into play, but it's you, right? It's your habits that you created during your youth, and it's the habits that you will need to become the person that you wish to become the person, not only to earn the income, but the person that continues to build those assets, but also retain those assets. So, you know, these are different mindsets, different personally than who you are now, right? And it's not about hitting the goal, but it's also it's about who you become, right? And that's the one thing that we don't give too much attention to, that we need to be someone else, a better 2.0 version of ourselves, that uh, this next level uh, is something that who we need to be, right? So it's not only like, because obviously the goals that we have set to this day is based on our current values, our current mindset, and obviously a lot of these goals are a lot lower than the potential that we can once we scale up, we grow, our business, our organization grows. We become one, we become two people with an employee, whether it's offline or online, right? With through virtual assistants, technology and stuff has changed, and it's a lot more easier now to run your business, or get answers, answers that are hopefully as much as facts, but then also answers through a mentor or a coach, or someone that can who has experienced it. It's it's one thing just to listen to someone with opinions, but most importantly, especially 3 feet. I think it's the book's called 3 feet from Gold. That you find those who have went through it, and that they can share their experience, that what you think is a mountain is actually, is a hill with the guidance of someone who has scaled that mountain that you see in front of you. So yeah, I mean, it's really up to you to prioritize what really is important to you, right? There will be some sacrifices that you have to make, right? Not hopefully, not sacrificing, your family and your entire well-being to something that you pursue. But I mean, finding that balance to keep moving forward, but at the same time, not really saying losing your soul, but you know not losing that joy in the process, because if you're building something and you're not enjoying the process, then you are again, once again, wasting time, and you are due to do another reset and finding that happiness again. So yeah, that's why I bring up the the I create also the 66-day life shift challenge, that you know there's always going to be technologies that will be coming in, not only new strategies to optimize those technologies, but most importantly, it's about filtering through all that shiny objects, shiny ideals, right? All that offers that are just playing in front of you, that the ones that will resonate with your core values, and that you can really address those, dissect them even further, that would it complement my current mission, or will it be another, a path E, a path G, H, or I, that will deter your main path, right? So as it comes to choose your own adventures, or those who play role playing games or Dungeons and Dragons, like I've started each Friday to improve my storytelling abilities and painting the picture, that you don't want to take too many side quests and then get further and further away from the main mission, and that's saving the princess, or finding a cure for a village. That's just those scenarios when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons, that you don't want to get you know further from the mission by trying to help everyone, or trying to address every problem and challenge, and then you know you added another month or two to your overall goal and quest. So yeah, so hopefully I was able to shine some light on you, what I'm all about, and what I'm trying to share. But you know only you can walk, run your journey, right? Only you can be the better version of yourself, right? No one's gonna, people are gonna support you, but at the same time, you need to take that journey. You personally need to take that experience, and improve upon it, and you know as you keep doing that and you start bringing in results, then obviously you will continue to have that support for the next levels up, right? It's just because we haven't experienced it. It's, what we don't know is just that we don't know it for now, right? But once we take that action every day, right, and that you learn as you progress, you learn through the challenges, then you have that opportunity to take on bigger challenges. And guess what, where you were, where you are now, there's always someone starting their journey. There's someone that will need to go through what you just did. And you know what, even though it's not part of you know your 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 plan, and you're still continue to grow and develop, you have the opportunity to mentor you know the next group of people towards where they need to be. And if there's those that pick it up a lot faster, then you can pull them up with you, and you can both rise up together. Reduce the challenge, the experience, the friction, and now you start really accelerating towards that goal a lot faster, and with the help of your partners, with the help of your family, with the help of your community, your supporters, your followers. That you will start. That snowball will start rolling, and you are start getting some traction, start getting some steam, and move towards your goal a lot faster. But it will all take you know consistency and patience, and that hunger to and taste that. It's just there. Like for me, it's just there for me to achieve and accomplish and become part who I want to be, right? So that's what keeps me definitely most going, right? Through the challenges that I'm going through you know through not knowing who's receiving this, right? And just uh, you know through the results that are slowly growing. So just have that patience and that understanding that this is all about a marathon. This is not a sprint and then it's done and then you move forward. This is a marathon, and that you know you will you who are running this marathon with people beside you, behind you, in front of you, that you all are working together, motivating each other to move forward. And that though the finish line is 42 kilometers away, that it's obviously you won't be able to see it, that you just trust the process, trust the path that's in front of you, trust the markers and whatnot that's in front of you. Then you will eventually reach that. And if you could you know have a team together, have a community together, have accountability group, or your own your own coaches or mentors to guide you, to be your escort, your what you call it, your pace bunny in front, your escort behind you, that you will follow this path, trust them ahead of you, that you will eventually reach that finish line at the 42.2 kilometer mark, or uh, the finish line to that marathon. So, and yeah, just gain that experience and challenge yourself for the next marathon. So, once again, thank you so much for your time. Obviously, I want to help as much people as I can, but uh, I can only do 50% of the work by showing up and hoping that I'll be able to answer questions. If I can't answer, then obviously I have mentors and my own coaches that can help guide me and then give you the answers for the next session. So yeah, once again, yeah, thank you for joining me for Ask Me Anything. My next live stream online will be on Monday for Monday's message, and then obviously I have my walk and talk in between. So probably more likely my next one will be Saturday and Sunday for a short session of how my run went, any updates that have happened, and then just what's in store in the future. So once again, if you are watching this right after, then yeah, please hashtag replay. uh, if you are wanting to know more, and we are on our first week of our 21-day challenge. So today is day 4. We got 2 weeks into this February challenge to jumpstart. If you are not finding traction for your New Year's resolution goals, or your stuff that you want to accomplish that year, then yeah, feel free to join our group, and well, we can support you on your journey, right? And then obviously, if you do find value in what I'm sharing, and what I have to say, and please help and support, and just like this page, put a thumbs up on my YouTube channel, and feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit those that hamburger menu or those 3 dots to get those settings, and get those notifications, and hopefully this has be able to provide value. And if you have friends or family who you feel that needs to listen to this message, who are just are struggling to move forward, then yeah, just feel free to tag their names, and hopefully together we can get them moving forward, and get them out of their personal ruts or challenge. And yeah, definitely keep each other accountable for the future. So without further ado, also just offering what I'm doing on my 66-day challenge, so that I can learn learn a habit, learn and master a new skill. I'm welcoming everyone who are interested to have their own free e-commerce store, free online store, for them to start creating that side income for themselves, as I've done for myself with my eBay business. But I am hopefully moving off the eBay platform and creating my own independent brand, so I create my own, better able to serve my customers without being restricted under platforms like eBay, or Amazon, Etsy, and so forth. So yeah, I am learning for the next 66 days of how to create my own online store, right? And I'll be able to help any of you who are wanting to have that second income, so that if you know we don't move forward in this pandemic quickly, then at least we have some reassurance that there's something that's coming in still, and that we can make our choices for the future. So yeah, feel free to head over to groovewithryan.com, and yeah, just sign up for your free account. So once again, thank you so much for hearing me out. Another 1 hour session with Ask Me Anything without any questions once again. But that's okay. All I can do is share my story, share what I've learned, and hopefully it will help any of you, move forward in your journey. So if I don't see you uh, uh, online again, then yeah, I wish you all a wonderful Friday, and I wish you all a wonderful weekend. Continue to live that life by design. Happy, healthy, and fulfilled. All right. Thank you so much, and take good care of yourself. Bye.